overall, I feel Yorkshire will be in a relegation scrap. I think, I think it just comes down to that batting lineup. It's just very inexperienced. Other than there's a few dotted around very experienced performers in Lythe, Bairstow, and Milan. But again, you'd have to say they're all players who are on the sort of end of their ageing curve, especially Milan and Lythe, sort of going nearer to 40. As well as that, they've got, and so therefore they'll be really relying on these three batters in their lineup. As well as that, they've got three incredibly young batters. They've got Finlay Bean, James Wharton, and William Luxton, and George Hill. Who will, basically need to prove themselves at this level. They've all, proven themselves to do it at a certain level in Division 2, but it's just a bit different. Division 1, the bowling lineups you'll see, it is just it's a whole nother ball game. It's literally a step up. So it will be interesting to see how their batting lineup fares. And again, I think their batting lineup will kind of decide it for them. I think the bowling lineup is more than good enough. And I think if you've seen a bit of that Yorkshire-Hampshire first game of the season, it kind of proven that to be the case. They kind of took wickets on an early season pitch. It didn't look, particularly, spicy particularly, but they're Hampshire, who have a very good bowling lineup, made that batting lineup look incredibly average. And it will be interesting to see if that's the sort of trend that keeps going for the whole season, because I think they've got a bowling lineup that can keep them in games. It's just whether or not their batters can set up a game for Yorkshire to win any. So yeah, I think it'd be interesting. Obviously, their all-rounders will be important. George Hill, Will Sutherland, whilst he's around, can be really important. Of course, as I've written here, Yorkshire can field one of the best batting lineups in the country, really, or definitely the best middle order in the country. If you add Joe Root and Harry Brook into any county championship team, it quickly looks like one of the best batting lineups. Just the reality is they're just not going to be available. I mean, it's not the Premier League. You don't have all your best players. International cricket does get in the way. And so I think Yorkshire might struggle. It will just be interesting to see, how that batting stacks up.